Cold versus heat therapy. Which one boosts insulin sensitivity more? Sauna versus ice bath showdown. What if the secret to better blood sugar control wasn't found in a diet or supplement, but in temperature? Two of the biggest trends in health and performance right now are cold therapy, like ice baths and cold plunges, and heat therapy, such as infrared saunas. Both are backed by powerful science showing they can transform the body at a cellular level. But which one actually does more to boost insulin sensitivity, balance blood sugar, and help prevent type 2 diabetes? Let's find out. Welcome to the ultimate cold versus heat showdown. Let's start with cold exposure. The ice bath revolution that's exploded thanks to people like Wim Hof, athletes, and longevity researchers. When you immerse yourself in cold water, typically between 10 and 15 degrees Celsius, your body goes into controlled stress mode. Your blood vessels constrict, adrenaline rises, and brown fat is activated to generate heat. Now, here's where it gets fascinating for anyone interested in blood sugar and metabolism. Brown fat isn't like normal fat. It's metabolically active. It burns glucose to produce warmth. The more active your brown fat, the more energy you burn, even at rest. In a 2015 study published in Nature Medicine, just 2 hours of mild cold exposure a day for 6 weeks increased insulin sensitivity by 43% in people with type 2 diabetes. That's a massive shift from a non-pharmaceutical intervention. Researchers found that cold exposure also improves glucose uptake in muscles and reduces inflammation. 2 huge wins for reversing insulin resistance. So yes, the ice bath isn't just about mental toughness, it's metabolic training. But before you jump into a tub of ice cubes, let's talk about the other side of the thermometer. Heat therapy. Saunas, whether traditional or infrared, raise your core temperature and trigger something called heat shock proteins. These are powerful molecules that repair damaged cells, reduce oxidative stress, and improve insulin signaling. One study from the University of Eastern Finland followed over 2,000 men for 20 years and found that those who used a sauna 4 to 7 times per week had a 65% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those who used it once a week or less. That's not a small difference. That's lifestyle medicine in action. And get this, another study found that just 30 minutes in a sauna raised heart rate and circulation to the same level as moderate exercise. That means you're literally mimicking a workout for your metabolism while sitting still. So, while cold plunges train your body through stress and glucose burning, saunas train it through relaxation and repair. Let's break it down a little further. Cold therapy boosts insulin sensitivity through activation of brown fat, which burns glucose, increased mitochondrial efficiency, improved inflammation control. Heat therapy boosts insulin sensitivity through heat shock proteins that repair cells and reduce insulin resistance, improve blood flow and detoxification, lower cortisol and stress levels. They're opposites, yet both push your body out of comfort and into adaptation. Now, which one's better? The truth is, it depends on your goals and your physiology. If you're someone with higher fasting glucose, inflammation, or stubborn insulin resistance, cold exposure might give you faster results. It trains your metabolism to become more flexible, switching between glucose and fat as fuel. If you're someone who's more stressed, struggles with sleep, or has cortisol-related spikes, then heat therapy might be your secret weapon. It calms the nervous system, improves deep sleep, and helps your body recover from chronic stress, a major cause of blood sugar instability. The best results may actually come from using both, just not on the same day. There's a reason elite athletes and longevity experts stack these therapies. Cold first, heat later. The cold creates a stress response that wakes up your metabolism, and the heat brings you back into balance, soothing the nervous system and improving circulation. A simple weekly protocol could look like this. Cold plunges or cold showers 3 times per week, 2 to 3 minutes each. Sauna or hot bath 2 to 3 times per week, around 20 to 30 minutes per session. The combination helps your body adapt to both ends of the stress spectrum. Metabolic flexibility at its finest. And there's one more benefit both share. They increase your mitochondrial density. Mitochondria are your energy factories. The more efficient they are, the better your cells handle glucose and oxygen. Cold makes them stronger by forcing them to produce heat, and heat makes them more resilient by triggering repair and renewal. That's why these practices aren't just hacks. They're tools for cellular evolution. If you're new to this, start slow. For cold exposure, try ending your morning shower with 30 seconds of cold water. Gradually build up. For heat, start with a warm bath or short sauna session and stay hydrated. And always listen to your body. These aren't endurance challenges, they're adaptation tools. So, who wins the showdown? Cold or heat? The honest answer, it's a draw. Both can dramatically improve insulin sensitivity and blood sugar regulation in different ways. Cold is the spark. It trains your metabolism. Heat is the recovery. It heals and strengthens it. Together, they're like yin and yang, opposing forces that balance the same system. So maybe the real question isn't which is better. It's which one does your body need more of right now. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, give it a like, hit subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit from a little cold or heat in their life. And tell me in the comments, are you Team Ice Bath or Team Sauna? Let's see who wins this round in the chat below.